Push your head to the side. Getting it, baby, good. Looking good. Shout out to my beautiful camera woman. Camera woman of the year. Ms. Brown, my wife. Love of my life. Take that hairline all the way around, like I said, and we stop midway behind the ear. Can you see that, my dear? Sweetheart, camera woman, thank you, thank you. Without your contribution, this wouldn't be possible. My barber life, though, I'm giving y'all some serious technique here, man. Serious approaches and different master barber level approach. You can approach every haircut from the top down. Every haircut. That's the faster way. That's the faster way to do it to me, and it's a way to guarantee that the haircut shape, it fits the shape of a person's head. So can we see that? Hold your head down for me, big guy. As we swing the chair, hold your head down. Hold your head down for me. There we go. It's always good to go back with your shears and kind of clean up, kind of help out with the shaping of it. Quick shear work. Sweet reverse, very good. Sweet burst fade off the ear. Cool. So get back into some of the earlier parts of the haircut. We're going to get into shaping it. Notice I said I'm a right-handed barber, so most of my best and most controlled strokes of cutting will come from the right going left. So you notice I started on the right side of my client. Close your eyes for me, Kim. I blended going around. So even with this up top shape of it coming from the right to left, guarantees that I can control my tools, my shears, my clippers the best way possible. And then I do cut with my left hand, but and then I want to know the time, and if I'm trying to get the client in and out of the chair, I want to make sure I place my strength. Boom, and then those same techniques from the beginning apply. So I'm going to do this part of it pretty fast, just so you guys, I can show you guys what happens when you know what you're doing. Starting from that parietal bone, going downward into the rest of the haircut. Guarantees that the haircut will fit the head. I know you guys have seen mohawks that may have been too small for the head, or they weren't blended in the right way, or a person's head was super huge, boxed out, and they had a small haircut. The haircut is too little on the head or whatever, and the mohawk may have went in inside of those bones. So the barber didn't understand some of these master barber level techniques. So I'm going to cut real fast. I'm going to be quiet with this cut so you guys can see. And watch the technique I used to achieve this. Super blended from the top down. Check the technique, right over left. Hold the ear down with the left hand with the comb there. Right hand does all the work. Right over left technique right there. the more of the master barber technique. So I'm gonna include this one. I may include this one inside of the teen education as well too. So some teens have already started. I've met about 4 or 5 teens that I know who said they already started cutting hair. They practiced a little bit. So these are going to be videos and techniques. I may include these also in the teen portion of it, maybe later on in the teen teachings. But the teen education is going to include more of our basic haircuts, some of your basic approaches to even being a barber, barbering from scratch, how to establish your first 20 clients, how to secure your first pair of durable clippers good enough to even shave and haircut with, and then as well as your trimmers too. We're gonna, with the teen courses, we're just gonna start the teens off with clippers and those first 20 clients that'll even let them semi practice on them or use them as a test client throughout this journey. Back it up a little bit for me, son. We're almost done. Back it up a little bit for me, sweetheart. A little bit of that light. In this case, Kingston has waves on the side of his head, so we gotta get in there and blend that out and smooth that out a little bit, just so the haircut falls into place. You see this for me, Kingston? Don't move. All right. Try to close your eyes for me if you can, my guy. That's a good thing to tell your clients to close their eyes, because clients like to move their eyebrows a lot. The hair may fall into their eyes. They do a lot of blinking and a lot of the forehead movements and the whole nine. So if you're trying to get that front hairline crisp and sharp, it may be a little bit difficult. Clients study moving their eyebrows and opening and closing their eyes. So it's just a master barber technique, kind of tactical tip of the day. Tell the clients to close their eyes whenever they may be looking around and doing a lot of movement. And mind you, like I said, we go back with our liners. We blend that bottom of the burst fade just so it bursts off to the ear right way. See it in the light, it looks amazing. If you notice, every time I do anything behind the ear or around the ear, I grab the ear and kind of protect it. That's another master barber technique. To always guard the ear, because the client may move or you may slip or anything may happen. You don't want to nick that client's ear, so that's a big thing too. Hold on, Kendall, you're gonna be next, buddy. All right, you're gonna be next, big guy. Hold it down, hold it down. Kendall, wait, man. Give her a second. She's gonna help you out, buddy. Baby boy right there to get a little bit impatient when dealing with these haircuts, but in order to be a barber, you have to have patience. You have to know how to deal with the youth and the babies when they start to get a little irritated and ready to get out of the shop and get out of the chair. Take some serious patience in being a great barber. One must have patience. Keep that hairline as natural as possible. My son has a couple cowlicks in the front. When I get around the front of his hairline, I just kind of keep it simple. I don't dig in too much, I just kind of keep it really light. And there you have it. You basically have a high top burst faded mohawk. Presented to you by Flat Barber Life Eddie B himself. Yes, sir. I'm a perfectionist. There's nothing wrong with the barber being a perfectionist. I like to go back and make sure I touched every part of it. Put my barber light highlights on it. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, 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 bang. There we go. He's alive. He's alive. He's come from the dead. Okay, so look, sit straight up for me, son, and I'll show this haircut off. Sit straight up for me. Get your body posture together. Hold your head straight up. There we go. I'll show the world our first plate more. Comb some of your beard off. Hold on, hold your head down a little bit for me, son. There we go. That's the final trim. The haircut is done. I'm just basically going back and re-trimming it. We're gonna curl it for sure once we get the sponge and get our product. But for now, he's gonna rock it probably for the next couple hours as a regular mohawk. So just want to show you guys the shape of it all the way around. It's like a box mohawk. Lay that down for me, big guy. Notice that I use the ear a lot for my balance. You use the client and their stationary guidelines like the ears and the bones and everything to kind of help you navigate through the head a little bit faster. I grab the ear so I know that the client won't move. If they feel me and feel my hand on their ear, more than likely they're not going to move. They're not going to do any quick subtle motions or quick subtle movements that'll make me mess up. There you have it. Couple last touches on the hairline and we're done. Good job, Kingston Brown. I appreciate you, my homie. My guy. Last couple of haircut fits, the last pitch moment, he's good. Boom. There you have it. Skip guard, blending on a high top. Oh, you head up for me, King. High top mohawk. There we go. To the side for us on both sides so we can a little bit.
You're doing my hair.
There we go. Swing it around a little bit now. Both sides done. Straight down, King. Bring it all the way down from the big guy.